During the time that we'll be together in this room tonight, one more family will lose a loved one to suicide. Around 8 people take their lives every day in Australia. Every community is battling with suicide and the after effect. The fact of the matter is, most suicides are preventable. In 2005, my family and I lost our very dear friend Darren to suicide. It hurt, and it still does. But the pain my family and I were feeling was nothing compared to the pain that Darren's family felt and still do. At the time, you do whatever you can to help out, but it doesn't take long for the questions to start. I needed to do something about it. I went looking for some answers. I wasn't interested in anything that was just all words. I wanted something real that I could use. In 2008, I attended a CORES one-day suicide intervention training. And while it didn't change anything that had happened, it helped me understand things much better. So what does CORES stand for? Community Response to Eliminating Suicide. How does CORES aim to do that? By educating the community to help fill one of the gaps in suicide prevention. Now over here we have awareness. Having awareness is a great thing, but it's not enough. Over here are the service providers, all too often dealing with people at their crisis point. For many of our loved ones, crisis point is too late. So the gap is here in the middle, early intervention. We need to get people into the services before they reach their crisis point. Research has proven that early intervention alleviates a lot of the suffering for families and the people who are at risk. So why is this training different? It's designed to be delivered by the community for the community. The CORES training is not a clinical training. It uses very simple but very powerful scenarios to teach everyday people the skills required at the grassroots level around early intervention. Everyone can learn how to become an early intervention friend, how to link someone up at risk of suicide up with the services, back into their community before they reach their crisis point. But the most important lesson it teaches is this. Most suicidal people really don't want to die. They just want to find a way of ending their pain. Showing people other options to ending their pain other than suicide is one of the most valuable things that we can do as families, friends, and communities. Because early intervention works. I'm going to share with you an example of an early intervention. Now this came about after a training that we had in my hometown of Ayr. We offered the training to school support staff from different regions around North Queensland. We ran the training on a Wednesday. I received an email the following Monday from a lady that attended, and I quote, "Hi, I've got some fantastic news to share. I was faced with a young girl who had thoughts of suicide over the weekend and had even planned what she was going to do. I went through the steps that we learned at CORES and it turned out really positive. I ended up referring her to Headspace, and the email finished something like this: great, wonderful workshop, have a terrific day today." That's a great example of how early intervention can work. We want to start a new program in the Proserpine, Bowen, Airlie Beach region. $15,000 will help train 100 more early intervention friends, people who are able to recognise someone at risk. It'll also pay for the training of 2 local facilitators to run the trainings in the schools, in the community, and in the workplace. You'll also be interested to know that on average every 4th person that has completed a CORES training has intervened with somebody at risk. So I have a question for you right now. How many people do you come in contact with every day? Do you have a figure in your head? Now just imagine you've been trained as one of these early intervention friends. You are able to recognise the warning signs, but more importantly, know what to do once you've picked up the signs. So that's what we're on about. Grassroots training at the community level. As I look around this room tonight, I realise that many of you may have already been touched by suicide, and many more of you will be. This is everyone's problem, but we can all be part of the solution, because I really believe that people do care. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for this opportunity. And tonight I'm asking and I'm inviting you to save some lives. Thank you.